today we are going to take a look at the DJI Mini 3 Pro. This is what I think is the best value drone for the money that you can get. So let's take a look. Okay, so the kit that I got was the Mini 3 Pro Fly More kit with the upgraded remote controller. So what you get with that is you get the drone, you get this remote, and then the battery options were kind of confusing. I got the kit with the Intelligent Plus battery, so that came with two of these batteries that get a 47-minute flight time, and then you also get a charger. The charger is unique because in prior generations to at least the DJI drones that I've had, you've not had a USB chargeable drone. That's different with this, which is really nice. You just plop the batteries in, and then you actually get a little indicator of how much they have. You get a tool to attach the propellers because the propellers on these are a little floppy compared to the Mavic series. And then you get some extra propellers. DJI was not including their ND filter set, so you have to purchase that separately. And then I also picked up a set of these Freewell variable ND mist filters, and these are kind of nice because they're variable, so you can adjust them, which is definitely handy. Make sure you set your exposure correctly before you are in the air. And then I also picked up a couple of just their standard batteries, which are nice because they have the 249 gram label on there, which puts this drone in under the FAA limit, so you don't have to register it. You can also fly it over people without having to worry about it, and so that is really, really nice. The drone itself is it's incredibly small. You can fit it in a pant pocket pretty easily. I mean, next to my iPhone 12, it's honestly not even that much larger. One of the trade-offs with the Mini 3 Pro specifically, is the flight ceiling is supposed to be 4,000 meters, which is a little bit over 13,000 feet, and where I live, I'm frequently hiking at that elevation. I haven't tested it to see if that actually is the case, if it can't go over 4,000 meters, but I can confirm from my flight yesterday, and I'll drop in some footage from that, where I was flying around 12,000 feet. It's definitely a little bit sluggish to respond, but that's all right. It does have it's rated for wind speeds. I don't remember the exact rating system, but something 5 something. But generally, I've been able to fly this Mini 3 Pro in 20-mile-an-hour winds, and looking at the footage, you would not know that it was that windy. I really like their new design with these arms where you can fold them out in any direction. My previous drone was the Mavic Air 2, and you had to fold the arms out in a specific pattern. Not like a huge deal at all, but this is just kind of nice. On the back here, you've got a USB port for either charging the battery or file transfer, and then it's a little bit tricky to get your SD card out of here, but that's where that goes. Startup is nice and quick. It's got its flashing lights on it. There's only 2 of them as opposed to 4, but that's all right. One of the things they did with the Mini 3 Pros, you can see this big cutout notch in here. and that enables the drone, the gimbal, to not only point upwards, which is really nice, but as I'm sure you know by now, the Mini 3 Pro, the gimbal will switch so you can do native vertical video, which is kind of nice if you're filming specifically for social media. You can always, film horizontal and then, crop if you want to, but being able to just film vertically is definitely pretty nice. The upgraded remote, honestly, I'm going to actually turn this off so you don't get this screen. The upgraded remote is actually quite nice. It feels really good in the hand. It's pretty light. It might actually be heavier than the drone. I always get confused when I pick this up because I'm used to using the remote controller that has the phone on it, and so this feels like it's upside down. One downside with this remote is that the screen brightness is only 700 nits, which is not that bright. In bright sunlight, it's going to be a challenge to see it. There's a lot of cheaper sun shades and hoods that you can get for it. I have just this silicone one that wraps over the unit, but I've seen some clamshell designs which will fold up and over, which those seem actually quite nice. Build quality of the remote is definitely quite sturdy. You do have, you got 2 slots in there to hold your joystick, and then you have these buttons on the back, which I have one set to changing the gimbal angle, and then the other one set to, I'm actually not sure. But it is really nice to not have to use your phone with this. You've got your controls here for your cine mode, which replaces tripod mode from previous generations, normal, and sport. Again, in the sport mode, you can go faster. Maximum speed is roughly 36 miles an hour, but you lose obstacle avoidance. That's fine. Something that's been extremely nice with this drone is that its active track is extremely good, and I'll drop some footage into that as well. For example, yesterday I'm driving my truck and I had it tracking me, and even as another truck went past me, it didn't lose focus or tracking on me, which was really, really nice. I like to take this drone hiking with me, take it biking. On my bike, I've got a frame bag, and it can just fit right into one of the pockets on that. So that has been really, really nice. Overall, the image quality that comes out of this tiny little drone, if you told people that you shot it on a Mavic 3, they'd believe you. The dynamic range is really nice. You don't get D-Log in this, but honestly, that's fine. You can shoot in D-Cine-like, which still allows you to do some pretty good color grading, but really, just if you're a hobbyist and you fly just for fun, you're not doing anything commercial, their natural color profile is pretty nice, and you actually do get the option to adjust sharpness or contrast within the controller, and so that is actually quite nice. But the whole kit packs up really easily. Everything's just got a fantastic feel to it. I really think for the money, the value that you get out of this drone is phenomenal, including you get the obstacle avoidance in the Mini 3 Pro, which is extremely nice. My overall experience with this I've had so far for 6 months, maybe a little bit more. It always surprises me that it handles wind exceptionally well. The image quality is fantastic. The obstacle avoidance works very well. The active track works very well. All their other intelligent flight modes work extremely well. And it's just a joy to fly. And so that's a really that's a great thing, because it means that you are going to fly it more and just get better. I love how quick it is to get it up in the air and taking photos or videos. And that's one other thing. This does have a 48 megapixel photo mode, which I find really handy for doing some of my commercial work. Yeah, overall, I absolutely love this thing. I love how small it is. Really easy also to snap new filters on. I'll show you that quick. All you do here, just a simple twist, and they go on really easy. So that's it. That's just my look at the DJI Mini 3 Pro. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe. If you want to see more drone content on here, drop me a comment, let me know. I'm happy to do that. So thanks for watching,